has increased salaries for Kenyan doctors undergoing training in Cuba after complaints of bad working conditions and remuneration. Health Cabinet Secretary Cecily Kariuki announced that the medics will now receive a monthly stipend of 144,000 Kenya shillings, up from 50,800. This comes after Kenya Medical Practitioners and Dentists Union KMPDU called for the immediate termination of the training program in Cuba due to harsh living conditions.
The Health Cabinet Secretary Cecily Kariuki in April signed a contract to bring 100 specialized doctors from Cuba that saw doctors arrive in the country in June last year. The journey since has created resistance, scandals and threats since the plan was announced. Following the agreement between the two countries, Kenya was privileged to send its 50 Kenyan doctors to Cuba to study, where they officially commenced medical training after successfully completing a course in Spanish, which is used in Cuba. However, the merger between the two countries was met by an uproar from Kenyans asking the government to terminate the Cuba program after the death of Dr. Hamisi Ali Juma, who committed suicide barely 6 months in Cuba. A matter that Health CS Cecily Kariuki declined commenting about, stating that she risks interfering with the privacy of the deceased family.
This matter, including the report of findings, belongs to the family of the late Juma, and that we need to be able to respect their request that they deal with that matter themselves, as it were, given how emotive the matter was handled initially, how emotionally it was handled, and the emotions that followed that. And therefore, I will request again for us, as a responsible ministry leadership, we respect that space.
According to the CES, the government through the ministry, officials will continue to monitor the outcome of the Kenyan doctors in Cuba, as well as assess any other emerging issues.
The students have been allowed to seek alternative accommodation outside of the university hostel. For them to afford to do that, it meant then we move away from the 35% which we were paying of $1440 US. So they will be paid $1440.
This comes a day after the Deputy President William Ruto held bilateral talks with delegation from Cuban doctors, saying Kenyans will continue to cooperate with Cuban doctors so as to help in expansion of health sector, one pillar of the Big Four agenda. Jamiki Boy, KUTV.